guineas have started to execute their objective. The other day, I saw them walking around my bunker, marking breaching points with their feces. So, I tried to deploy my combat-oriented chicken killer. The problem is, he's too aggressive. His orders were to infiltrate the group of combatants and report back. He was not to be hostile, unless it was 100% necessary. I just went to check on him, and he was riding the dog, swinging a guinea over his head, and yelling, "Take no prisoners!" I may have to rethink my approach. Today, I want to talk to you about mind control. They tried to get me back in the 60s. I was living in San Francisco and dating a broad who worked in some kind of massage parlor. One night, I stopped to see Trixie and have an ice-cold Coca-Cola Classic. Just as I was finishing my drink, my brain started feeling fuzzy. Before I knew it, I was in a pair of silkies and combat boots, snuggling a teddy bear, and wondering if an eyeball really felt like a grape if you smashed it between your thumb and your pointer finger. But, in a moment of clarity, I realized what was happening. I instantly forced my body to expel all harmful chemicals that it might be harboring. Not many people know how to do that, but I've trained with the best in the business. 5 minutes later, I was fully dressed and feeling like $1,000,000. I thanked my teddy bear and got the hell out of there. Shh. Did you hear that? Do you see what I'm saying? I heard those bitches right outside the bunker. When I went out there, they're standing in an X pattern. I used my portable, high power, light emitting diode, light. But the slippery bastards got away this time. Back to the mind control. The reason I bring it up now is because I just received a report from an undisclosed source. This document confirms that the agency is up to its old tricks again. This time, it's even worse than before. I can't give you all the details just yet, but let's just say this is some of the most heinous acts I have ever seen. They've really outdone themselves this time. The worst of all that is the delivery system for the drugs has gotten way more sophisticated. You can just be walking the perimeter of the land and boom! All of a sudden, you're now under their control. You're a zombie walking around amongst men, just waiting for your time to strike. So how do we combat this new normal of terror? I'm still conducting studies on how not to become a victim of their new sick game. So stand by for more instructions on that. But the good news is that we can spot the ones that they've already flipped. The reports denote that the newly brainwashed all behave the same way. They all dye their hair unnatural colors, put huge holes in their earlobes, and use random words like hope and peace, or a sideways 8 tattooed on them. And the biggest tell of all is that you even mention the word Trump, they will flip a wig. At that point, you're in danger. You need to retreat and regroup. This is a developing situation, boys. I will bring you updates as I receive them. Until then, stay sharp, stay vigilant, and remember, if a chick seems too good to be true, she's either a dude or an agent trying to give you chemical lobotomy. Panic Prepper 1, out. Oh, I like that. I thanked my teddy bear and got the hell out of there. There's a fungus that makes spiders like zombies. That's not a signal for like I eat clam.